Welcome to our Whole Horsemanship Clinic series. Our sessions are designed to interrelate with one another and to do two things: enhance your relationship with your horse and to help you develop your skill as a horseman and rider. So say that I want Flash to move forward at this point. Rather than just pulling on the rope and lugging him along with me, which is not going to produce athletic, agile movement, nor is it going to be a very fruitful endeavor, since he's much larger than I am and he can certainly outweigh and outpull me. I'm going to use my big tall body, my breath, and my energy and my focus forward to ask him to move. By the time I take my actual first step, he should be moving with me. Let's see if it works. First, I engage his attention. I've got it. I stand tall, breathe, and walk. I never really had to pull the lead rope. If I do, it's a gentle pull and release that I'm going to use, not a constant pressure. Let's say we're already walking and I want him to trot beside me. I'll simply repeat the same posture, breath, and energy and begin to trot. The important thing to remember here is you're not going to push your horse away from you. You're going to keep your horse's body straight with the lead rope, and you'll use either a tapping motion here or simply your shoulder position to turn your horse's front feet away from you. Don't bend your horse. This is a movement that is done with your horse's body relatively straight. One more time, big breath. Shift the weight back. Face with the shoulders, cross the front feet, and push out. That was nice. I actually got a little bit of a trot coming out of that. That's a good way to build your horse's powerhouse of their hindquarters. Load those hindquarters with weight in the back up and in the pivot turn, and then push that weight out of them in a trot. Hi, I'm back with Molly, one of our more seasoned quarter horses. We've had Molly since she was about 2 years old, and she's 14 now, so she's had many years in which to perfect the skills that we were showing you earlier. So let's have a look. Oh. 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 Signals. So I'm going to use the fence, use the bridle, use my body signals as I did in session 1 to encourage Flash to move forward and bend his body via, and specifically tuck his jaw, bring his hip in slightly, and move forward at the same time. The moving forward at the same time is what I think a lot of horses in the beginning find a little bit unfamiliar and awkward. I know a lot of people will simply have their horse stand still and turn their head to the side, and they want them to actually turn their head completely and not move. And that's okay. For me personally, the key is to be able to soften and bend your horse and move, because most horses will bend to one side or the other and stand. But many of them, if they've never been asked particularly, once you bend them, they think they're supposed to be still. And the whole crux of balanced riding with your horse and athletic movement with your horse is to put their body in any shape you please and ask them to move forward or backward, slow down, speed up, stop. So relaxation and attention or alertness is key to this whole process. Both of those factors have to be there, just like in session 1. So let's, come on, Bubba. Good boy. Here we go. And already you can see that he's beginning to bend his jaw toward me and move forward. I like that. Glad to see it. I'm actually going to use my elbow also to push his shoulder away. And what I like about what he's doing is that he's not pulling his head way over to the left toward me. He's simply tucking his jaw. So I may do join up with a horse in a round pen. I may do just bonding, psychological bonding work with them with no tack on in the round pen, but I won't put them in the round pen with equipment on without having some specific use of that equipment to engage their attention and to help teach them to mold their body into whatever shape it is I want. Collection, sideways flexion, the combination of the two to create proper balance. That's what I want when I'm working in the round pen with equipment on the horse. Never put the saddle on and chase the horse around with no bridle. Canter, canter, canter. Good girl. Oh, good girl.